Good morning. We're going to speak today about the root chakra. And the reason that I really am called to speak about it today, it's not something that I do, I'm not all that well versed in all of the chakras. However, I do have a decent understanding of them. And the root chakra is associated with really feeling grounded, feel into yourself, right? That safety and security, that you trust in what it is that you are doing in your life, the way that you move around the world, right? From that feeling of safety and security based on a deep sense of knowing, that's my opinion. If you know that you're moving around the world in a way that flows for you, then your root chakra will be in more of balance, right? So if you're really grounded into who you are as a person, the more you know, the more you go with that flow of who you are, the more grounded you will be, And one thing that I learned many years ago, someone had told me, never to let anybody or anything remove you from your center. And I was like, okay, so I would get up in the morning. She told me, get up in the morning and plant your feet firmly on the ground and say, nothing will remove me from my center today. I will not let anything or anyone remove me from my center today. And so I would say that, not 100% knowing what it meant, right? We're all always learning, specifically with like energy and these ideas of metaphysics. It's a huge and beautiful, big learning opportunity, right? When you start opening your eyes and paying attention to the things that are really available to us. So the things that you can do for your root chakra to help you ground into your truth and make decisions and choices based on who you want to be and see in the world. So I'll show you, we've got singing bowls. So with the root chakra is red. I don't know if you can see behind me. I've got candles. I've also got the flags, And so the root chakra, is at the base of your spine. The note is C and the sound is O, right? So I'll play that. Singing bowls are used for healing, right? So it's a vibration, right? It's a vibration that can help break up the imbalances that you may be feeling or receiving energetically. So the other things that you can carry are stones. And I love my crystals and my minerals. So I have black obsidian. I don't know if the light is good in here or not. I've got a bloodstone, garnet. There's also ruby, agate. These are some of the stones that you can use that are highly supportive of helping balance your root chakra. You can also use diffuse essential oils. I usually use cedar, vetiver. What else do I use? I really like those earthy, right? Think the closer to the ground, the more earthy the smell or the oil, if you will. What else? And I had clove and I think basil as well. Basil might be more heart, but anyway, you can use whatever you feel called to use. The other thing that you want to do, or that you can do, is say things that affirm that you are. A lot of times people will say, I don't know. And I say, you do know. If you sit and you just ground into yourself, literally, and listen to the guidance of your inner self, you'll hear, you know your truth. Take the words "I don't know" out of your vocabulary because you do know. Seek the guidance from other people if you like, if you would like to. But listen first to your inner guidance. If you're moving toward things that feel chaotic, confusing, uncomfortable, it's because they're not for you, if that's how you feel. So you need to move toward the things that feel flowing and true for you, right? So move away from, and sometimes it's hard for you to just like get up and move away from something, whether it's an emotion or a person or a place that you maybe flowed with before, and now it doesn't flow for you anymore. Okay, so just paying attention to that and moving toward. It can take a moment for you to make that decision. It can take, it can be a process as well, where you have to get out of that ego brain, which is why you're sort of there in that chaos and confusion in the first place, and start moving toward what feels flowing. So a nice way that you can do that is you can just sit in a quiet place, sit quietly wherever you can. And if you can't, if it's not quiet around you, that's okay. Just sit as quiet as you can. And I want you to just take some nice deep breaths and feel that exciting thing, Ask a simple question. Feel the exciting thing in your gut. That's your yes, right? Or you can just even ask a question about something simple, like, do I want chocolate ice cream or do I want vanilla ice cream? Close, listen, think about the chocolate, think about the vanilla. You'll get a sense, right? And you'll be like, oh, it's chocolate. I love chocolate. You know what you love. You know what you love. So, and that you can apply to anything. You can apply that to any simple thing or any big thing, and sitting in that stillness and feeling the flow of it. If it feels chaotic, if it feels confusing, it's not for you. It's not for you. And you don't even have to figure out why it's not for you. I spoke to somebody a few days ago. We were talking about getting out of our analytic brain, right? We're always like, but why? Why? We feel like we always have to figure it out in order for us to take moves toward something new or different. But that's not true. You can just take the step and see how it feels, right? If it feels flowing and you want to take the step toward it, your inner guidance is the most important thing. Seeking guidance from others is a bonus. It's a bonus to have all these beautiful energies and all of, you have spirit guides, the reason you're around people that you're around is because they're there to help you move through this big, beautiful world, right? But you need to, without really seeking guidance without seeking guidance first from outside, you need to seek the guidance from inside. So that's kind of what I'm trying to bring home, and I'm yammering a little bit. But so removing what it is that feels fearful to you and not safe, secure, grounded, you need to start to move away from those things. So in order to do that, you need to recognize them as being confusing or chaotic as well, right? So feel the thing, whatever it is. Go ahead and feel it. Does it feel chaotic? Does it feel, usually those are the things that get our attention, right? When we're joyful and blissful, we're like, oh, this is so perfect. It still has your attention, but it's a totally different vibration. Those lower vibrations, those shame, guilt, depression, anxiety, and I mean depression in the way of a low mood, that's a lower vibration, and it sort of gets your attention in a different way. The higher vibrations are like, ooh, joy, happy, and you don't really have to think about them as much. And the reason that you don't have to think about them as much is because they're for you, right? Because you're going with the flow. The chaos and the confusion is the one that's more, it can be based on like an old pattern. It can be based on something that's showing up for you that you need to clear and need to recognize as being not for you. You're just like, yeah, no, thank you. That's not my truth. Your inner guidance, you know who you are. So when people say, I don't know what to do, I don't know, you do know. It's coming from inside. Listen, like I said, listen to the guidance, your own internal guidance, and move toward it. Do little things first if you want to, like the ice cream example that I gave. Feel that ping, feel that excitement, and then keep doing that. Keep moving toward the things that feel kind and gentle, right? So root chakra, again, it's the sound of C. These are things that are highly supportive, clearing, balancing the root chakra vibrations that may be out of balance. You can buy singing bowls. You can wear red. You can eat red fruit, apples. I have a list. I made a list. Oh, beets, cherries, plums, strawberries are so good for connecting with the root chakra. Saying affirmations like I am safe, I trust, just I am. You can even simple it down right to the I am, right? The other thing that I love to do, it's a bit more difficult for those of us who live in, colder climates, but it's to go and stand outside with your bare feet on the ground. You can also sit outside on a beautiful, even chillier day at the base of a tree and just set the intention to ground into. You can take breaths in, breathing in Gaia, Mother Earth, breathing in all of that goodness, and then breathing out, connecting to all the goodness from above as well, right? So breathing in the ground, connecting in the heart, and then breathing out all of the knowledge and the beauty from the heavens so that you get this beautiful balance between all of your chakras. So you have your root chakra, and then you move up to sacral chakra, to your solar plexus, heart, throat, which helps you speak out all of the stuff that's coming up and out. You have your third eye, and then your crown chakra. So I might come on and talk more about chakras. I hope that this video is bright enough. I'll take a look at it. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, listening. If you have any questions, just reach out to me, angela.gagne@thealchemyvillage.com. Check us out also in The Alchemy Village on the website, which is www.thealchemyvillage.com, and go to the Learn page. That's where you'll find this video. Thank you again for watching, and I hope you have a gorgeous day. Stay rooted, stay grounded, and we'll chat soon. See you soon.